welcome to Glamateur. So today I have put together this really cool sort of like teal and olive ombre look on my eyes, and I think it turned out really cool. So I think this would look really great with obviously green eyes, but if you have hazel eyes, I really hope that you like this look. It definitely gives a pop of color on the lid, but has a lot of warmth as well. If you haven't subscribed to my channel already, go ahead and click that amazing red button. That is super helpful for me. And give this video a thumbs up too. If you have done any tutorials or any looks on Instagram or Facebook where you're using greens, I just want to start incorporating those colors more. So if you could tag me or leave a comment below with your link, I want to check out your green videos. As always, I'm using vegan and cruelty-free products. All of the links to the products will be in the description box below. Just click show more.
Okay, I'm doing a voiceover for this for you guys. So I'm just starting out by making it rain with some of the Arbonne makeup primer. And I'm putting this mostly in my T-zone, definitely all over the face, but mostly where I have larger pores or maybe some fine lines or a bit more oil production. And then I'm actually going to combine two different of the Arbonne Perfecting Liquid Foundations in the color Honey Beige, and then I'm doing like a little dab of the Golden Beige, and really it's just because I want to warm up my face a touch. So I'm using a Sigma F80 brush and just kind of swirling that around and working it into the skin, focusing more on a downward direction, as you can see here. Also, definitely forgive me. I don't know if it's sinuses or what, but I definitely am really nasally today, so please forgive me. The next thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go in with our Urban Decay Naked Concealer in the color Fair Neutral, just to brighten up under my eyes. And I bring it up on kind of the sides up there as well. And I feel like this always looks like some tribal design. It never looks the same anytime ever. But I am brightening up the center of my face, and I look like a bird there, so I crack myself up. And just with a beauty blender, a damp beauty blender, I am just kind of bouncing the beauty blender on my face, and I'm kind of rolling it on some portions of my face as well. I just feel like that gets you really good coverage without like bouncing all over your face, because sometimes it can be a little bit annoying. You do have to roll around on the inner corner of your eye. I am using this concealer as my eyeshadow primer as well, which is why I'm bringing it all the way up. Next, I'm just setting my face with the Arbonne Mineral Foundation. It's called I Got You Covered, and this color is called Radiant. And I'm just using the large powder brush, but I'm actually pressing it into my skin. I'm not swiping it. I'm literally pressing it in. And then I actually should have done this step first, but whoopsie. This is the Vanilla Eyeshadow and a Sigma F86 brush, and I'm actually setting my under eye concealer with this. It just kind of helps brighten it up. And I'm going to use the contour kit from Tarte called Park Avenue Princess, and I'm just taking the contour color in that palette and just working it under my chin. I'm kind of more like I'm doing like a bigger version first, and then I'm pinching the brush just to get more of like a chiseled look, like right here you can see, just kind of chiseling it out a little bit. And I'm actually taking two different blushes here. I'm taking Sunset first with the angled brush, and that color is like a peachy color, so that's why I am pulling it onto my forehead a little bit too, because it can support that. And then I'm actually using the apricot color almost more as like a blush enhancer, like a blush glow shade, because it is a shimmer shade, and look at me go. And I'm gonna go in with my brows, just using a spoolie really quick, and I'm using the color Sand, which is really just sort of like a taupe. It's a very cool tone, sort of like a grayish beige color, but I feel like this color works for so many of my clients for their for their eyebrow, and I'm like really excited about this. I'm like getting it here. This eyebrow I totally messed up. Not messed up, but boy, it took some time. I don't know. Just remember sometimes that they are they are sisters, not twins, or something like that. And then I'm just setting this with the Arbonne Eyebrow Gel, which is basically like hairspray for your eyebrows, and I'm obsessed with it. Now I'm showing you the 2 stars of the show, but I'm actually not even starting with those colors. I'm starting with Suede, which is pretty much what I start with all the time. And I'm looking straight into the mirror to make sure that the colors are super even. Sometimes when you look up or look down, it gives you a totally different look than when you look forward. So now I'm going in with the color Java, and basically I'm just going a little bit under the crease of my eye. So the Suede was in my crease and a touch above, and now Java is at my crease and a touch below. And I'm just using windshield wiper motions just to go back and forth about 80,000 times because I want this to look really blended and like smoked out, I guess. And I love this color. It's called Ivy. It's like a deep matte teal shade. And I'm just using this Morphe S20 brush to place it in the inner quarter, the outer corner, and also up in the crease a little bit, which I do repeat a little bit later on as well to intensify it. Now I'm going in with the shade Moss, which is this perfectly bright olive green. It definitely has sort of like hints of yellow, and I just think it is so pretty, and I just pack it right on the front of the lid before adding more of that Ivy shade to the inner corner, outer corner, and the crease a little bit, just to intensify that area, like I said before. And I was really bummed because of this. I'm out of my Arbonne liquid eyeliner, which stinks because this E.L.F. liquid eyeliner is not very good. I had to apply like 3 layers before it actually even showed up. And I apologize for that angle there. I know it was like not very good, but I also need glasses to see, so it's really hard to see unless I'm like all up in that mirror, if you know what I mean. And I'm taking a little bit of the Java, and I'm basically just kind of mirroring the shape of this wing a little bit more. I thought that like my eyeshadow was more rounded, but if I'm doing this wing, I wanted to just kind of bring it out a touch. And now I'm just going in with a fluffy brush, and this brush has no product on it, and I'm really just like cleaning up the outside edges. You'll be able to see that like the outside edges just sort of fade away into the sky, which is what I'm going for. And now I'm taking the shade Linen, which is a gorgeous like vanilla highlight shade, and I'm focusing most of it on the top part of my arch, but I do bring it underneath my brow just a touch the rest of the way as well. And I love this shade. I use it as a highlighter a lot of the time too. And now I'm using this Morphe Flat Definer brush with that same shade Java, that really warm, like creamy matte brown shade. And I'm just putting it right up against my lower lash line. And then I'm taking the same shade with this, I think it's the Morphe S20 again, and just buffing it out because I want to smoke this out like really warm and brown. And then seriously, I put on mascara for like 3 solid minutes. So with the magic of editing, you just see the last little bit of it. But I think that this look can support really big, bold lashes. So I'm combining 2 colors and looking like a freak, and I'm combining the Kat Von D liquid lipstick in the color Double Dare. The reason I wanted this is because I kind of wanted to keep up with that warm tone, and this has in my opinion, like a touch of an orangey to it. So that's why I wanted to kind of line my lips with this, and then I go in afterwards and I use the Arbonne Smooth Over lipstick in the shade Magnolia, which is, it's a nude shade. On my fair skin, it doesn't really look all that awesome, to be honest, but it looks great if I combine it or kind of use it in an ombre effect like I am doing here. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed it and enjoy my little slow-mo exit here. Please subscribe and I will see you next time. Bye.
This part's always awkward. This shirt also, I didn't realize it, but it's like really patterny. Can you see that? That it's like Twilight Zone, like a fun house. It's not a good look. So anywho, that was me rant.